Have you ever gone to the medical doctor only to be told that your labs look fine, but you don't feel fine? You leave the appointment feeling disappointed, defeated, hopeless. This is where we come in. The power of bioresonance testing, or our RAK Health Scans, is so profound you won't believe the difference after working with us. The things that don't usually get tested for or are missed at the doctor's office are what we actually look for: toxic overload, sensitivities to food and environmental factors, and of course, hormonal imbalances. Let's talk bioresonance testing. Your body's energy is unique to you. Your genetics, lifestyle, environment, and other factors play a role in maintaining the healthy vibration of your body's energetic systems. So, what is bioresonance testing? Bioresonance is a holistic approach to wellness based on the body's natural energetic vibration. The body, its organs, cells, tissues, and systems all have an energetic frequency. Stress systems will have a different frequency than unstressed systems, just as healthy cells will have a different vibrational frequency than unhealthy cells. Everyone's energy signature is different. Energies will be influenced by individual genetics, nutrition, and environmental factors. The focus of bioresonance pays careful attention to the vibration frequency of the body systems. The goal of bioenergetic approach is to restore unhealthy systems and cells to their healthy natural frequency, which may lead to improved wellness. Bioresonance therapy is gaining popularity among holistic and alternative health communities. The term is often interchanged with the word bioenergetics and encompasses various methods, technologies, or machines to use to assess and influence the body's energy fields. We can also help the body manage stress, anxiety, and other emotional challenges by balancing energies within the systems. Our RAK Health Scans are non-invasive and involve submitting hair and saliva samples. Our technology analyzes these samples to assess stress and imbalances, which identifies stressors affecting your body's systems, resonating toxins, which detects resonating toxins that might be impacting your health, bioenergetic sensitivities, or information on sensitivities to food and environmental factors, and nutritional and hormonal imbalances, which reveals any imbalances that could be affecting your overall well-being. Let's look at what our RAK Health Scans entail. So the first page is the energetic system performance page. We begin each report with these 14 systems, and these represent the variety of energetic stress levels within the body. Each system is made up of a variety of organs or points. A blue dial closest to 100% shows minimal stress. Eventually, we want all the systems to be in the blue and as close to 100% as possible. A yellow dial indicates where stress has started. Orange represents chronic stress, and a red dial shows weakness in that system, and below 20% represents chronic weakness, which is a deep red color. This is the starting point, and from scan to scan that you have with us, you will notice and watch your health improve. Next up on the scan is the energetic sensitivities. These are food and environmental. In this section, we look at both food and environmental sensitivities. It is important to understand what negatively triggers the body so we can avoid these things and the body can work on healing itself. Oftentimes, sensitivities can and will change depending on the exposure, on how well the body balances, and so on and so forth. If you can avoid these items that came up in the sensitive list for at least 4 to 6 weeks, the sensitivity can lessen, and over time, you can slowly start to reintroduce those foods. Our scans look at sensitivities in a more broad spectrum type of way. The average sensitivity tests only look for antibodies in the blood, whereas this testing is much more thorough. Trying to commit to 4 to 6 weeks of eliminating sensitivities, then slowly reintroducing one item at a time, a little bit every few days to see if there is a reaction. A reaction to something might not be immediate. For some things, it can take up to 4 days for a reaction to occur. Be diligent, listen to your body, and keep track of any symptoms that occur. Here we have nutritional imbalances. These are things your body is low in. So amino acids, enzymes, fatty acids, minerals, and vitamins. And all of these foods on this list are things that you should incorporate into your diet if your food and environmental sensitivities lets you have these. Next up, we have energetic toxins. Toxins that come up now are the things that we need to address first before we can get deeper rooted things. It shows things in a systematic way. Maybe for someone, the most predominant thing that came up is a type of bacteria, and it comes up because it's dominating their health. This will need to be addressed first before we can see anything else on a future scan. We can only handle so much. We don't want to dive too deep. We all have stuff going on, and we are all toxic people. We live in a toxic world where we're exposed to toxins on a daily basis. We can look deeper, but we also need to identify what we can address here and now. If we tried diving deeper, we would just be stirring the pot. Continuing on with our scan, we have the energetic hormonal imbalances. These can be hormones that are too high or too low in your body. By balancing other systems of your body, we can get your hormones back into balance and address the root cause as we work with your remedies and other lifestyle factors. So now, what do we do with all this information? This is where the remedies come in. This section of testing is for your hair and saliva against thousands of possible remedies. Then we give a customized list of those remedies to best suit your body's energetic needs. We also take these remedies and test them against each other so that we know they work synergistically with each other for you and your specific body and energy. This section shows the recommended remedies along with the dosing that will be associated with each individual scan. We do a mix of supplements, homeopathics, and herbs. The supplements are filling the nutritional void that we are missing in our food and diet. The herbs are often supporting the body in a very similar way that medication would, but without all the side effects. And then the homeopathic tinctures are just a reminder to your body of what it needs to do on its own. We typically recommend you remain on your regimen for about 4 to 6 weeks or until the bottles are empty. And then once you are slowly emptying through those bottles, then that's when we would rescan and see what layers we have come down to at this point. We don't usually repeat the remedies unless there is a specific need for it. And at that point, then we would recommend that. The sweet spot with our scans are 3 back-to-back scans with the 3 corresponding rounds of remedies with them. When we give the body what it needs, it does change rapidly. If you're wondering how to get started, ask the girls up front and they can help you get ready to being the best version of you and healing from the inside out.